this mic. It's a little humiliating, but those are the rules. Thank you, Amy. I didn't realize you could do that. That's why she's a senior. Wasn't that a great speech? Isn't she great? And how about Keith, huh? So proud to be to have Keith Ellison as my representative in the United States Congress. I mean, I'm even more proud to have Keith as my representative in the United States Congress than he is to have me as one of the senators. And that's very proud. He's very proud. But I'm more proud than he is. Because he was the first Muslim to be in the House of Representatives. And I remember how he pulled off in such a beautiful way his swearing in, because he got sworn in on Thomas Jefferson's Koran. What a great politician, what a great statesman, and what a fighter. You know, Keith, you know, here in the fifth, he's going to be reelected, and overwhelmingly, we know that, right? Right, we know. And he knows that, but every election where he knows he's going to get 80, 90, what is it usually? High 70s, 80s, 90%. He fights for turnout. He fights for turnout. He does that work completely unselfishly to make sure that our statewide candidates win. Now this year we don't have statewide, but we do have House seats, we have Senate seats, and we have some very important House seats here, U.S. House seats. I was talking about Minnesota House seats. We have some opportunities to bring Angie Craig and Terry Bond up. And this is about Labor Day. This is about the Labor Day picnic. And I'm a proud member of 3 unions, by the way. In 2007 for the 2008 election, all that was important to my labor friends was had I paid my dues. And I literally had I paid my dues. So I'm up to date. I'm a dues paying member of 3 labor unions. Even though I no longer, you know, no longer act for the Screen Actors Guild or after the American Federation of TV and Radio Artists. I'm no longer writing for the writer, you know, get covered by the Writers Guild. I still pay my dues. Yeah, that's so I can get my residuals. So don't But Amy is right about the importance of the selection. To me, this is, a lot of people always go, this is the most important election. This is, without a doubt, the most terrifying election that we've ever had. And that makes it the most important. And we know what we're fighting for. And what we're fighting for, it all ends up on election day. It's who we elect.
I want my pop.
Amy and I are in a Senate where the Republicans, where Mitch McConnell is the majority leader.
Okay.
We're going to change that. And that's why I've been going around the country campaigning for Senate candidates. This is why Keith has been going around the country, and he's been campaigning for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
And let me tell you about Keith. Bernie Sanders, who ran a great campaign, had no greater supporter in the House of Representatives than Keith Ellison. And Keith is now traveling the country on behalf of Hillary. Because he knows. I've known Hillary for 22 years. And I trust her. And I trust her to do the job. I trust her to do the work every day. So we're going to deliver Minnesota for Hillary. So the focus is on the down ballot races. And that's where you come in, and for Hillary too. So the purpose of this is really to kick off the post-Labor Day season. And that's going to be about, what, 63, 64, 65 days. Now let me appeal to you to show up and do the work. I know many of you have families. Ignore them. Let me tell you something about kids. They love being home alone. They do. They love it when their parents are home. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Of course, yes. And let me tell you something else about kids. An 8-year-old can use a microwave oven. An 8-year-old knows how to use a microwave oven. Let me tell you something else. An 8-year-old can teach a 4-year-old to use a microwave oven.
Alligator stew or alligator.
This is why people go into politics in the first place, to get away from their families. I know that because whenever a politician resigns, he says it's so he can spend more time with his family. Look, I won my first race by 312 votes. There are people here who I can spot, who I know made more than 312 calls and knocked on more than 312 doors and helped me fundraise and get the money to reach more than 312 people on a radio ad. I owe the fact that I'm in my second term to you because you worked for me in 2008 and then again in 2014. But in 2008 I won by 312 votes. Now you don't want to wake up on November 9th and say to yourself, gee, I wish I'd worked a little harder. We got a recount in the 2nd or in the 3rd or in the 8th or in a key state house seat. We need you to get on the doors, get on the phones. That's the best thing for me to be talking about today, and that's the best thing for you to be thinking about today and as we head off into the fall. Because all the issues that we care about, they're up for a ballot every 2 years. and on the presidential level every 4 years. This is the time. This has been a long election season, but this is when people are paying attention. This is when people are persuadable. We need you on the phones. We need you on the doors. Nothing persuades someone, changes people's views on voting, gets them to show up more than a neighbor knocking on their door and talking to them. That is proven to be the #1 way to persuade someone to vote and to vote the right way. So today is a day to celebrate Labor Day, to have a few hot dogs, some watermelon, whatever. But really today is a call to action. This is Keith does this to call you to action. We're going to need you between now and November 8th. Bring your kids with you. Because if there's anything more than